Let's talk about it. I grew up in the 70s. It was a dope time. Used to go roller skating at a place called Laces on Hillside Avenue in Queens. 5 to 8:30, 9 o'clock. And as you're leaving, you see the line of all the adults, waiting on the late skate. Couldn't wait to be old enough to join the late skate. When I got old enough to join the late skate, that was dope. It was a good time. The music was dope, the music was fun. My father and my mother, they were music fans, and my father's favorite musician was James Brown. Could dance like him, the whole deal. He also loved Diana Ross, and we heard a lot of Donna Summers in the house. Donna Summers. I would never tell my father today that Donna Summers is a man and got her transgender surgery in Germany. He couldn't handle that. It was different times. Information was limited. Today you have instant access to information. You're bombarded by it. But back then, we didn't know what was going on in Chicago unless we caught the 6 o'clock news. It was no instant information. So I get it that it's hard to shift through the information that you have today that you're bombarded with. I get that. And we remember what it was like to be sheeple. We do. And we empathize with you. We're not going to be nailed to the cross with you. Let's make that clear. Example. You've all heard of Galileo. You just have. Okay? Famous astronomer. They named telescopes after him. Alright? And he had the audacity to say that the Earth was not the center of the solar system. And that the Earth was rotating around a star being pulled through the galaxy. The church didn't agree with that, and neither did the people during that time. That wasn't the common information. And for that, subsequently, he was socially distanced and quarantined to his residence for the remainder of his life. Okay? Today, you all look through Galileo telescopes, and you give no thought to him. But he did not grow old happy. Okay? So sometimes information that is seems left field doesn't become common knowledge for years to come. It's just the way of things. There's no excuse in this ever. It's just not. Right? We love you. We're not getting those vaccines. You can forget that. Now, we're not breathing our own carbon dioxide. We're not doing that. Okay? Now, if I have to go to a grocery store to buy food and I have to fake wear a mask to do that, do what you got to do. I got to do what I got to do. But I'm not working anywhere where I have to breathe my own carbon dioxide while I'm on an entire shift. Okay? All right? It is the equivalent on a smaller scale of sitting in your garage with the garage door closed and the car running. That does not make sense. Your body's trying to get rid of CO2 so the trees can get it and give you oxygen in return. I just don't understand how you guys don't get that. Lastly, we were all told in March that the Kobe Cooties, doesn't do well in the summertime because it doesn't live past a certain temperature. And for some godforsaken reason, if you have a temperature, you're considered to have COVID. Which one is it? Does the Kobe Cooties not live past a certain temperature? Or if you have a temperature, you have Kobe Cooties? At some point, you got to ask why. My gosh. Okay? Flus are not what you thought it was. Okay? Well, it's just the way your body detoxes. That's what it is. It's just too much information out there. Okay? And although we look like Galileo in the current theme, people are going to look back on this and say, I don't know what's wrong with those people. I know all those people thought that the Earth was the center of the solar system. Thank you for coming. God bless you. Good day.